everybody stand up and help me introduce Jonathan Rodriguez!
Oh, bro, I thought that was good. Hey. All right, everybody sit down. 30 shirt, old van, and no lunch money. So imagine, I'm 12, 13 years old. I don't have any money, no money for drink, chips. I don't even speak the language. I'm not financially stable. And I remember coming out of my classroom, walking down the hallway, and coming down the stairs with my friends. And everybody's talking about going to the arcade, playing video games, buying chips. Hey, Jonathan, do you want to go? No, I have a lot to do at the house. I can't today. I really wanted to go, but I didn't have money. And when it was my turn, I would be standing. So why even bother? Just picture all these cars, buses, people, traffic, kids being picked up by their parents in their nice cars. And I'm here in front of this liquor store behind this electrical box. And I'm looking out for my mom, making sure she doesn't see me. When I see her, the first thing that I do, I immediately start tying my shoes, untying them, over and over again. I wanted to make some time. When she passes, whoo! Thank you, God. Who hid from their mom before? Anyone? So when I got home, I opened the door, and my mom's like, where were you? I didn't see you today. I was in the after school doing homework. I was lying to her. She didn't know I didn't have any money, and she didn't know that I was going through struggles. I didn't want to get in her van because it was old, faded, and this group of kids would bully me if I did. The homework I had completed over recess and lunch, it became a pattern. I didn't want to go out for lunch. Why even bother? Kids will pick up on my shirt. It was stained. It was a stained shirt. It was clean though. But look at my happy face. I didn't have money for lunch, drinks, or anything. But you know what? That's when I realized when you don't like something, you change it. Tell your neighbor, if you don't like it, change it. Tell your neighbor, if you don't like it, change it. We learn how to tolerate. And that's being complacent. That's not being disciplined. So just picture this 13-year-old. I wanted to do more. I wanted to be more for my family, not for myself, for my mom. So I decided to drop out of school. I was not even an adult, a teenager. I was just a kid. Drop out of school, started working in the construction industry as a painter. I was working as a blue-collar worker with the white-collar mentality.
There you go.
I wanted to do more and be more for my family. And you know what? I'm very proud that I did that because I learned how to do the painting, the rolling, the masking, and I was getting very confident. I thought I knew it all. And like many of us, what do? We start our own business because we are doing it all. But we don't know what we don't know, and that's 99%. Systems, processes, accounts receivable, hiring, firing. So I got my contractor license. Jonathan's Quality Painting. Shoo! I'm going all in. I bought a new truck. I hired some guys. And I started painting this Beverly Hills mansion. And you know what happened? I failed. fell on my face. I went bankrupt. I lost it all. Who here has been there? That taught me a lesson. I'm not happy to say that, but I'm happy that it happened. Because I was taking discipline, I was being consistent, I was taking massive action, showing up. But I was taking the wrong action. I didn't have the right people, the right information, or the right habits. So I was depressed. This is not working, by the way. I was depressed. And I started drinking every week. Who likes drinking? I don't see any hands. Anyways, I started drinking every week. Then every day, I started eating chips, pizza, hot dogs. I was in the diet tea. Who knows the diet tea? The Mexican culture does. Tacos, tortas, tamales, tostadas, tortillas. That was not healthy. I was gaining weight. I remember every night, I used to sit down on my couch watching Netflix. I used to go to the liquor store and buy 4 40-ounce beer, the Mickey's, with the green label, the glass bottle, with the bumblebee, those. One, two. By the third beer, I was in the movie. I was in the show. Dexter, Prison Break, Breaking Bad. You name them, I knew them all. I remember I was taking the shower. When I was going out the shower, I looked myself in the mirror. Shit! Who's that? It was a fat, ugly guy. Over 300 pounds. I needed to do more and be more for my family, for my wife, for my son, for my daughter. So remember your purpose, your why. It's not even for yourself. Be more and do more. Buy a house, your husband, competition, something that is more than yourself. So I got out of the restroom, and immediately I bought this program called P90X, High Interval Intensive Training. And I did that back to back twice. At the same time, I changed my eating habits, and I changed my mentality, my mindset. I started working for this successful painting company. I wanted to do more, be more. Learn the back end, the left, the right, the under, the over. Systems, processes. Now I was being a student to the master, meeting the right people, the right information, and the right habits. I got promoted multiple times. I was doing everything right. I was doing everything so right. I started my business called Just Right Painting. Chee! And you know what? I did that with the $1 million blueprint. I didn't know it was a blueprint. I didn't know it was a system. But I did that with the blueprint. I took my painting business from 0 to over $5 million in revenue in less than 5 years, just on the painting business. We're on track to do $8 to $10 million. Because when everybody's slacking off, I'm pushing forward. I don't stop. I'm putting in the reps. I also started the concrete coating division about 3 weeks ago. We're like at $70,000 in sales already. I was able to expand on multiple businesses. I started buying real estate properties for rental income. I partnered with my wife, where we have multiple stores, where we sell fajas, corsets, Colombian shapewear. So you guys can look sexy, like me. Look at this sexy Mexican. If you guys want a six-pack, get a faja. But you know what? I also started the Limitless CEO podcast, where we help business owners with business insights. I'm also a board member from the Hispanic Advisory Board Panel. And you guys might be thinking, that's easy. But no, it was hard. I paid the cost, and I'm still paying the cost. And I believe everybody in this room can do that and more, because I feel I'm just getting started. There's a lot of people that are scattered, overwhelmed, wearing multiple hats. Honestly, who has been there? Who here is leading the team? So see, now you're not only responsible of yourself, but you're responsible of your team. And when you don't have all these things in place, systems, processes, hiring, firing, what happens to your cash flow? You're capped on growth. You're not making the money you want. For me, I like making money. I'm taking the hard route. I'm paying the cost. You guys know what is the cost? Anyone? Go to sleep? No, that's the opposite. Discipline. Who here likes waking up at 3, 4 in the morning and putting in a workout? Anyone? I know not me, but I'm disciplined enough to do it. Because if I'm winning in the morning, I'm winning all day. I'm stacking all those little wins, keeping the momentum going. I don't care if I have a low energy, I'm not motivated. Doesn't matter. I don't do what I like doing, I look what works. That's what I do, all day, every day. Because there's so many people. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but they're not accountable. I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have, would have, could have. They are all regrets. And let me tell you, regrets cost a lot more than discipline. A lot more. So you want to take the hard route. You want to be accountable. These 3 rules I'm going to give you out of the $1 million blueprint. Staying disciplined. Yeah, write it down. Discipline. Taking massive action. And being accountable. Find the right people. People that are going to keep you motivated. People that are going to inspire you. Get the right information. Get in the room. There's so many people. I'm going to get the ticket on the back, the $47, the $100. I'm not saying that's bad, but pay to play. There's a lot of people that pay $100 here, $100 there. If you're not paying attention. Pay the money. Get in the room. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now you have the right people, the right habits, and the right information. It's time for you to create a game plan, a master plan, a business plan. And if you have a business plan, it's time for elevated. Set higher goals. Go big or go home. All right? And I created this $1 million blueprint that the clicker's not working. And that's going to help you create the SOPs, standard operating procedures, the KPI, key performance indicators, and the metrics. And you guys might be thinking, does this really work? I'm telling you, it works. Construction, service, product, it's all the same. Business is business. Finance, sales, marketing, operations, connected businesses. It's the same thing. We're dealing with people. We're in the people business. Customers, people. So once you have your SOPs, your KPIs, you have your people on the PPF, the personal, professional, financial goals, you have your mission statement, you have your company core values, then who's winning? Your team is winning, your team is making more money, their family is winning, now you're winning as well. Now you're able to expand into different businesses. Let me tell you a quick story. There was this one time I was in the job sites, and I went to one of the job sites, and I was like sitting down on the driveway, and I see this badass Denali pulled in, shiny. This guy got off the truck. I'm like, damn, let me borrow it. It was one of our guys. So it feels so good that your team wins. This same guy was able to buy a house, a truck, and able to take off vacations with the family. So when I tell you it works, it works. And you know what? I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to take your business to the next level. You want to do more and be more for your family. So I wrote this book, The $1 Million Blueprint. It comes with the workbook, the ebook, and the challenge, and the modules. And I'm going to give this to you for free. $1 million of investments right there. But it has a cost, a huge cost. You got to be disciplined and take action. So I'm going to have a barcode, and don't scan it if you're not committing to changing your life, because this will change your life for sure, for your family, and for everybody you love. And you know what? I was hoping that you guys can donate $8. You don't have to if you don't have that kind of money, but this is going for a good cause. It's going for a foundation. Disenfranchised kids, they don't have any resources, single parents. It's going to the Salesian Family Youth Center. They empower kids to reach their maximum potential. So we're not only giving money, we're being impactful and we're changing lives. You're going to get an ebook, workbook, a challenge, and some modules. So if you're not going to be committed, don't even scan this. And let me tell you, I'm going to give 30 shirts for the first people that scan this and sign up. It's a $40 limitless CEO shirt. You can't get it anywhere else, just here. I'm going to set up a timer real quick. I'm going to give you 1 minute. And the first 30 people are getting a shirt. In lunch break, you guys can get it on the Limitless CEO booth. You got 45 seconds. Raise your hand if you signed up. Already, over 30 people. 20 more seconds. I'll give 40 shirts. All right, time's up. We're going to finalize it with some power, with some energy. I want everybody to stand up. Come on. Don't get lazy now. On the count of 3, we're going to say, I am limitless. What are you going to say? I am limitless. And then we're going to throw some energy. Okay? We're going to put this on Instagram. All right, 1, 2, 3. I am limitless. Choo! Let's get it. Choo! Thank you for having me today. Appreciate it.